Hello, I'm Anna and this is my channel Turafotu Tarot, and I'm doing spreads and tarot readings on current affairs, current situations. And today my question is, as I am based in UK, how will now UK and US relationship go for say another year, okay, under Mr. Trump's ruling? How it's going to happen? As we know now that two men, Mr. Trump and current Prime Minister of UK, Mr. Starmer, it's not too fond on each other, to put it mildly. So let's see, let's have it. What's going to happen now? So let's see. I don't want to go too far in the future, but let's, how to say, between UK and relationship between UK and US under Mr. Trump's ruling within up to 1 year. Hold on, just show. Okay, so it will be spread of the 6 questions. Okay, 6 cards. So first one, the most important one, significator, talking about situation that bad influences, what is goes on against this, what the best income, what should be done, what is advice, what's actually, it will show them some influences, what's going to happen, past influences, partnership, that will be important card, and the outcome just in the near future. Oh, so you can see it. Oh, that's my card. Okay, thank you. So let's have a look on the very first card. So what is the most important? King of Wands. I'm not too pleased about the card because it looks like that one card, it's not very treating very seriously. Someone is not treating others too seriously. I don't know what exactly it may be. Does Mr. Trump doesn't treat the UK very seriously? Doesn't like Prime Minister? Is the old English establishment doesn't see Mr. Trump as some sort of well, boy, like as a young man who is actually quite shouty, but not much of the liver. I don't know. It's not a bad card. I would just see that it's I think it will be a lot of shouting on each other and a lot of talking, rather more actions. It's well, there will be a lot of spontaneous actions, a bit of competitions, there will be a lot of connections, talks, but it's also, say, a bit of not very healthy competitions, and not very well, it will cause havoc. What it can be a good thing, but bringing a new idea, like resetting the starting things new, something new, the project, something, trying new things, fresh ones, have from the fresh point of view, and that's the good thing in this meaning. So we see. Okay. So that's the first one. This is bad influences. It's a card of the Hermit. Hermit symbolizes in this meaning like a a bit of separation, withdrawing. I'm afraid the connections won't be that great because it will be a bit, I guess we'll be a bit blaming on each other, but it's building the relationship won't be that important for either of side. Each of them seem of the sides to be thinking too much about themselves, about the others, and both sides, both countries may think rejected by the other side. However, this is also very good, the deep spiritual card, card of the cleanliness, purification. So it may be the relationship between the countries starting be purifying. Okay, so what's going to happen? Five of coins. So I don't think there will be some very impressive trade deal started, because it's rather limited resources. So thing was going to happen now that both countries started talking from the limited resources, really, and it's not going to be economy won't be the priority here. It will be both countries need to be very precise. Don't think they will be both of them will be too generous to each other. They need to plan. They're doing really plans, and staying on a limited resources, but also being planning ahead. There won't be much movement. There won't be a great deal of movement, great deal of changes. However, and that's with the hermit cards, I think that trades between two countries won't be, it's not going to start like in some impressive way. It will be more planning. I think that both the UK looking on Mr. Trump with some sort of suspicions, and Mr. Trump is not impressed by the current Prime Minister, so that's the reasons. That's the actually very nice card. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is, if you see, each card in a tarot can be described in one short words. And for 9 of Wands, that would be stay put. Stay where you are. And I'm standing, and in some other spread, the card is shown as a man, wounded man, who stands, leans himself on one of the wands and surrounded with the 8 others, and sticks humbly on the ground. Both countries have a very strong and long-term history, and it's not going to change. And that's they will keep on relying on this. They see in each other as forever. They've always been partners, and it will stay that way. There's a good connection, and actually the together's past gives good grounds for a future. So partnerships. Partnership. Justice. That's the fantastic card. It's justice will be done. Justice between two countries. It's usually it is that way, that if what happens in US, it affects the other countries, and this one it will be there will be some change of legislations, what I do believe that's already happened, and in a way it will affect the UK. I'm not quite sure how it's going to happen, but probably more and more people won't demand the same solutions was being done in US as it's uh, if he could stop Trump could stop deported immigrants, why we cannot do that? Yes, let's follow the suit. Yeah, great, in that way. Thank you. And now 8 of cups. That's the can like a walking away card. There will be something trades won't be the way that we wish, and will be some sort of that will it be some separation between two countries? I would say not probably that great that we wish. However, that this card has a one very good meaning. There's a method in the madness. When the situation is not the greatest, people starting going for solutions that normally they wouldn't consider, and they find them.